Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Zontan's really been dominating the charts recently. Hope nobody's getting tired of that, especially because today we're going into a completely new IP. It's his heroes from Slay the Spire, starting with the Defect. If you're not familiar with Slay the Spire, it's a roguelike deck building game, video game specifically, and like everyone that I know who plays Sentinels also plays Slay the Spire, except for me. I've never gotten it. I know I would like it one day. And if by some chance you happen to have dialed into this video because you saw the Slay the Spire tag and you're like, what the fuck is all this? Come try Sentinels. You might like it. There's a free digital demo that you can find on Steam. The Defect is going to be fighting Citizen Dawn, just plain old Citizen Dawn. I'm not sure how that happened. That's pretty cool. Alongside Dr. Medico, Captain Gyrosaur, and Sidearm Expatriate, and we're returning to Elysia Circus for environment. So I don't know anything about the Defect or who it is or what it does, but it's actually a pretty cool hero. So starting citizens are Assault, Autumn, and Hammer. Here we go. Healing Light, good way to start. She'll hit Gyrosaur for 2, and then everybody take 1, 4. Okie dokie. Okay, I got a flare up. Let's just take out Citizen Hammer with that, heal himself and the Defect, and then increase the Defect's next heal, draw a card. Let's start with Ricochet. So she'll hit Autumn for 2 and hit Assault for 2, reduces next damage to 0. It's basically just a -1. And Cursed Treasure, put the top card of her deck. It is Wipeout. Okay, cool. Draw a card. We're going to go ahead and Arsenal Access. Tactical Shotgun, yay. That's perfect actually, because I can use that to take out Citizen Autumn. Draw a card. Okay, the Defect has a little setup card over here. It says Block. Whenever a hero with a block pool would take non-irreducible damage, remove tokens from the block pool to reduce that damage by the number of tokens removed until either the damage reaches 0 or the block pool is empty. At the start of that hero's turn, remove all tokens from their block pool. So I have a feeling this is a mechanic translated directly over from the original game. Anyway, let's start with a Dark Orb. These are the mainstay of the Defect's deck. It says when there are more than 3 orbs in play, destroy your oldest orb. At the end of your turn, add 2 tokens to this card. When this card is destroyed, the Defect deals the villain target with the lowest HP, H infernal damage, where H is the number of tokens on this card. So that's cool. His power is Refresh. You may play a cantrip, discard your hand, draw 3 cards. So, do I have any cantrips? I do. Claw. The Defect deals a target 2 melee damage, where X is 2 plus the number of claw cards in your trash. Alright, so let's throw 2 damage at Citizen Dawn, discard my hand, and draw 4 cards, 2 tokens on the Dark Orb. Elysia Circus plays the Dance of Daggers. We need a ticket for that to work, and we don't have any, so we're gonna have to destroy that if possible. Alright, Citizen Dawn plays Sweat. She hits the Defect for 2. We'll prevent Citizen Assault's hit on Dr. Medico. Everybody else take 1. And we have to get rid of an ongoing card. That's an equipment, so okay, Sweat is not a problem at the moment. I'm going to do Immunization. Hit everybody, make them immune to damage, and then he will increase his next healing by 2, draw a card. So what is this going to do? Villain target with the highest HP deals each hero target 2 reducible projectile damage. Well, if we're all immune to damage, that won't be that bad. Okay, let's play another Ricochet. So she'll hit Sweat for 2, and then we'll play this Wipeout. Deals up to X targets 4 melee damage each, then deals herself X melee damage, where X is 1 plus the number of crash cards in your hand, which is 3 total. So we'll take out Sweat and hit her for 4, and then this resolves, and she hits Dawn for 2, reducing her next damage to 0. Top card of her deck is another Wipeout. Excellent. Draw a card. Alright, Mother. Hollow points on Tactical Shotgun for 7 damage on Dawn. Draw a card. Let's do Ball Lightning. Defect deals a target 2 lightning damage. We'll hit Citizen Dawn. Search your deck or trash for a lightning orb. Put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. Lightning Orb says 3 orbs, you destroy the oldest one. At the end of your turn, the Defect deals a non-hero target 1 lightning damage. This card is destroyed, the Defect deals a non-hero target 3 lightning damage. Well, that's pretty simple. Alright, I can play a cantrip. You know, I actually don't want to play either of those cantrips because they destroy my orbs. Specifically, they destroy the oldest orb, and that is the Dark Orb, which would take out Citizen Assault. So, 2 more tokens on the Dark Orb, and 1 damage to Citizen Dawn. Okay, start of the environment turn, a player may destroy a ticket in their play area. If they do, the environment deals each villain target 2 irreducible projectile damage. If none do, the villain steals stiletto's weaponry. The villain target with the highest HP deals each hero target 2 irreducible projectile damage. So she hits Dr. Medico, then destroy this card. The Mime Maze. Need a ticket for this one. That will reduce damage dealt to villain targets. That's not the worst thing possible, but yeah. Devastating Aurora. Okay, drops the shotgun, drops the Mime Maze, thankfully, drops the Lightning Orb, so he'll hit Citizen Dawn for 3, and drops the Dark Orb so he takes out Citizen Assault regardless. End of turn, she hits Expatriate for nothing. Alright. Preventative Care. Let's prevent the next damage that would be dealt to Expatriate, because she's going to take the next hit from Citizen Dawn. Draw a card, play a card. Let's do Healing Pulse. I will increase Gyrosaur's next healing. Draw a card. He's going to heal everybody with a token, so cool. Play Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise. Let's use its power. I've got 2 crash cards, which deals a target 3 melee damage. That's Citizen Dawn. She dealt damage, so let's play Wipeout. Hit her for 4, and hits herself for 3. Not bad. Draw a card. Okay, Assault Rifle, I guess. Hit her for 3, draw a card. I'm going to play Chaos. Reveal cards from your deck until 2 orbs are revealed, put them into play, shuffle the rest back into your deck. So let's just see what we get. 2 lightning orbs, okay. He's got a lot of those. I think those are like the base orb or something. For my power, I'm going to play White Noise. Reveal cards from your deck until you reveal an ongoing card. Put it into play, shuffle the rest into your deck. I get Static Discharge. I think that's good to have with lightning orbs. The first time the Defect takes damage each turn from a non-hero target, search your deck or trash for a lightning orb, put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. Oh, that's cool, because that will start recycling them. Discard a hand, draw 4 cards, and then at the end of his turn, he hits her for 1 and 1 lightning damage. Okay. Elysia's Circus. Explosion Extravaganza. We keep getting shows. God darn it. Okay, this one's really bad if we don't get a ticket, so I need to destroy that. Dawn plays Citizen Spring. Excellent. She hits the highest for nothing. Yeah, because that's actually the Defect, and then she heals 1. Alright, let's do Positive Prognosis. Everybody draw a card. It's interesting, because drawing extra cards doesn't really help the Defect at all, because he's always going to be discarding his hand. Everybody heal 1. Power, I think he'll go ahead and increase his next healing by 2. Draw a card, and he'll heal himself back to full. Heal Gyrosaur, and heal Expatriate. Okay, Hyperspin. I can play a card. Yeah, let's just do Wipeout. Got 1 crash card in hand, so she'll hit Dawn for 5. It's herself for 2. Power, let's do Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise. 2 melee damage increased to 3 against Dawn. Draw a card. Is it crash? It is not. Okay, good. Hyperspin stays in play for once. Alright, RPG Launcher, so we can get rid of the explosions. And hit her for 3, and hit her for 3 more. Draw a card. Oh, interesting. I take back what I said. Plasma Orb. At the start of your turn, you may play a card. When this card is destroyed, you may play a card. So this actually lets you play some extra stuff. Do I have any cantrips? Oh, I've got Claw. Let's see, there is 1 Claw in my trash, so he's going to hit Dawn for 3. Discard the hand, and draw 4, and do 1 and 1. Obstacle Course. Oh, finally, a contest. When a player plays their 3rd card in 1 turn, put this card face down in that player's play area. I could see that happening with Gyrosaur, maybe. So Dawn plays Citizen Truth. Okay, we're getting close to flipping her. She hits the Defect for 2, which means I can get a Lightning Orb out of my deck. I have none left in my deck. I can get a Lightning Orb out of my trash. Oh, there's one in my hand, I see. So that goes into play, so the oldest one is destroyed, so he can hit Citizen Truth for 3 reduced to 2. And then she heals 1, and Truth heals 1. Oof. I'm going to play Second Opinion for the heck of it. Increase the Defect, or no, increase Gyrosaur's next healing by 2. Draw a card. He'll heal Gyrosaur, and the Defect, and Expatriate. Okay, Gyrosaur, fix it. I think Sphere of Devastation is a good idea here. Discard all crash cards in your hand, just 1. X is 4 times the number of cards discarded this way, so she deals 8, 9, 7 damage to Citizen Truth, wiping him out, and she doesn't destroy all environment cards. Power, let's do Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise, I guess. No, let's use her base power. That gets me a Terrifying Momentum. Okay, cool. Draw a card. Crash? No, darn it. I was hoping it would be. Okay, let's do Arsenal Access. Tactical Shotgun again. Hooray. 5 damage to Citizen Dawn. Draw a card. Don't think I'm going to quite be able to drop her before she flips. I'm going to play a Lightning Orb. This one is destroyed. He hits her for 3 lightning damage. Alright, that's at the start of my turn, so I can play another card. How about Force Field? Add 3 tokens to your block pool for each ongoing card you have in place. That'll be 3. Awesome. For my power, I will play Recursion. Destroy your oldest orb, then put it into play. Keep any tokens it had on it in place. So, we destroy the Plasma Orb, which means I can play a card. All I've got left is the Dark Orb. And then we put the Plasma Orb back into play, which means I destroy this Lightning Orb. Hit her for 3. Oh, and I think that means that he gets the ticket. Yeah, because I did Lightning Orb, Force Field, and then the cantrip. Awesome. Excellent. Okay. Then I put it back into play, and that's it. Draw 4 cards. and he deals 1 lightning damage, and that gets 2 tokens. Okay, cool. Now we have a ticket. Good, because the next one is Elysia's Witching Hour. It will happen at the start of the environment turn. Okay, Citizen Dawn flips. She needs to get 2 citizens in play. Healing Light. Can't ever be easy. End of turn, she plays a card. Citizen Tears, that's not good. Well, I guess we can soak this for a round. It'll probably be fine. Alright, she heals 1. Everybody discard a card. Alright, good time for Intensive Care. We'll skip Second Opinion. Hits himself for 2. Reduce the next damage dealt to, let's say, Gyrosaur by 2. Draw 2 cards. Power, he'll increase his next healing by 2. Draw a card. Heal himself back to full, and heal Gyrosaur and the Defect. Expatriate is still waiting to get hit for her next damage to be prevented. I guess we'll do Read the Terrain, because I got nothing else to play. I guess I can do Cursed Treasure again. That gets me Protective Escort. Oh, that's good. Draw a card. Not Crash. This time I wanted it not to be Crash. Let's do Hair Trigger Reflexes and skip her power. Alright, the Defect can play a card at the start of his turn. I don't actually want to. I don't want to play any of these. He might just go ahead and skip and draw 2, hit Tears for 1, 2 tokens on that orb. Okay, start of the environment turn. A player may destroy a ticket in their play area. If they do, they search their deck for an equipment card, add it to their hand, shuffle their deck, and each other player draws a card. Oh, that's very good. Okay, so he gets an equipment card. He doesn't have any left in his deck. Everybody else can draw. Whew, she didn't draw a Crash card. Destroy that card. Battle of Heat. At the start of the environment turn, one player may have this card deal 1 of their heroes 4 fire damage. If they do, put this card face down in their play area. Okay, cool. Start of turn, she flips back, and she plays Channel the Eclipse. Alright, she hits Expatriate for nothing, finally, yay. She heals 1, everybody discard another card. Alright, time to unload. Start of his turn, I will destroy this, and he'll do 3 damage to her. Oh right, she did 2 damage to herself. Experimental Medicine, he will increase the Defect's next healing by 2, draw a card, heal the Defect for 4, which is to say back to full, and Gyrosaur and Expatriate. Don't really have to worry about running out of HP in this game. Rapturian Shell. I want to play the cards that are under her, so let's do Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise. She'll hit Dawn for 2, which means she can play both of these. So Protective Escort, draw 2 cards. Select a target and a damage type. That target is immune to that damage type till the start of your next turn. We're going to make Expatriate immune to energy damage. And then Terrifying Momentum. Wow, she still hasn't drawn a Crash card. Gyrosaur deals a target X plus 2 melee damage with X number of Crash cards in your hand. That is 2. Hit Dawn for 3. And draw a card. And draw a card. Still no Crash cards, I'll be damned. Alright, we are going to reload hollow points on the assault rifle, so that's taking out Citizen Tears, 4 damage to Spring, and 5 to Dawn. Draw a card. Alright, now the Defect wants to play cards. Let's play this Dark Orb. Use Lightning Orb to take out Citizen Spring. And then let's play Cold Snap. Defect deals a target 2 cold damage. Hit Dawn. That gets me a Frost Orb. Do I have any left in my deck? I do. Frost Orb going into play, which destroys this Dark Orb, so he hits her for 4. Power, I can play a Cantrip. I got 1. Beam Cell. The Defect deals a target 1 energy damage. Increase damage dealt to that target by 1 until the end of your turn. Huh. Oh well. Hit her for 1. Don't think I'll be hitting her for anything else. Discard my hand. Draw 4 cards. And then that gets 2 tokens, and he gets a token in his block pool. Awesome. Okay. Let's see. To get this, you don't have to take damage. You just have to select to take damage. So we'll have the Defect do that, and he'll take 0 damage because of his block pool. We get the Punching Machine. Yay. Have to reduce its HP to 0, damage dealt by a hero target. Start of her turn, she gets to play a card. Winter. Oh, this will be fun. And then she plays another Channel the Eclipse. Okay, so she hits herself for 4. Well, she hits herself for 2. Everybody take 2 cold damage. Gyrosaur is not taking anything. Oh, Expatriate pinged her for 1. So the Defect takes 2 cold damage, which means I can play a Lightning Orb out of my trash, which destroys the Plasma Orb, so I can play a card. Let's do Chaos. Oh, I don't have any orbs left. Shoot. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. I was trying to figure out a way to get the Dark Orb to go off so that I could take out Winter, but that's not happening. Everybody else take 2. And then Dawn hits herself for 2 more. Okay, we're almost done. Dr. Medico hits himself for 2. Intensive Care, I guess. I'll reduce next damage dealt to Gyrosaur again. Draw 2 cards. And he'll increase his next healing by 2. Draw another card. Heals himself, and Expatriates, and the Defect. Okay, all this time I have not dropped a single Crash card. Okay, Hyperspin again. I'm going to play Omnivore off of that because I can just destroy Citizen Winter. She's at full HP, so that's fine. And then Reckless Alien Racing Tortoise. I have no crash cards, so that's 1, 2, 3. Takes out Citizen Dawn, and we win. So that was pretty cool. The Defect is a really dynamic hero. You're constantly trading out orbs to get their effects, and you never have the same hand 2 rounds in a row, so you can't plan ahead too far. Let's see what else I didn't see in his deck. Defragment, ongoing. Increase all numerals on your orbs by 1. At the end of your turn, if this card did not enter play this turn, destroy this card. So you get that for 2 rounds, basically. Barrage, the Defect deals a target 2 projectile damage X times, where X is the number of orbs you have in play. Dual Cast, this is one of the cantrips I didn't want to play earlier. Destroy your oldest orb, trigger its destruction effect an additional time. Loop, ongoing. At the start of your turn, trigger the end of turn text on your oldest orb. That's really good for building up a huge dark orb. Fusion, search your deck or trash for a plasma orb, put it into play. If you search your deck, shuffle it. Just a little extra chance of getting a plasma orb. All for 1. Put up to 3 cantrips from your trash into your hand. You may play any number of cantrips or remove this card from the game. So that's a nice big finisher. Electrodynamics, ongoing. When this card enters play, search your deck or trash for a lightning orb and put it into play. If you searched your deck, shuffle it. Lightning orbs allow the Defect to deal damage to 2 non-hero targets instead of 1. And Darkness, which gets you a dark orb and then triggers the end of turn text on all your dark orbs. So you get a few extra tokens for it. And that's the Defect, just the first of 4 Slay the Spire heroes. I think there's either a villain or an environment in the works. I don't think it's done yet. But you can find all of that on Zontan's custom decks. So as always, thank you for watching Tabletop Simulator, the Ravens, Sentinels, Cauldron, DLC, Zontan's custom decks, and Spooky Ghost Rider comics are not licensed creating these products. Please support the official release and flip.